Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? Woo! So today we are here to talk about Microsoft Teams for government workers. My name is Sankalp Jain. I'm product marketing manager with the Teams team. I focus on worldwide and US Gov. And I have with me my colleague, Rima Reyes.
Hey everybody.
Senior program manager.
Hey, yeah, I'm a senior program manager in Microsoft Teams engineering, and I focus primarily on federal and DoD, so just US government.
OK, so let's play a guessing game. Can you guess what this image represents here, and what are these numbers on?
Just yell it out. We're good. It's casual. Hurricane, yes.
That's exactly right. So this is the devastation caused by a hurricane, and the numbers are 700 shelters were created to house 192,000 people, and 6.5 million people had to be evacuated after this hurricane. And so this image kind of represents how real the work done by government agencies all around the world is, and how many lives you guys touch. And so working in the government, your aims are different from those from businesses usually. You're not striving to take care of the bottom line or the top line and all those things in between, but you are trying to deliver value to the society. And that involves implementing policy, delivering citizen services like fire brigades or law enforcement, but also building public trust, which is key in today's world. And so two things are clear, that the complexity of work that you guys are doing is increasing, the expectations from your citizens are increasing, and collaboration is crucial to meet those expectations. So now the question is that are you empowered to collaborate effectively? And over the past few days with my conversations with many of you, I discovered that there are a few challenges that you face in collaborating to do your tasks effectively. And some of them are finding and accessing information. Today, a lot of us are working with disparate systems and siloed data. Now, what that means is when you need crucial data, you are not able to find it. And because data is living in silos and not in a centralized fashion, it's just sitting there without having you run analytics on it and deriving insights on that from the data. The second problem that we saw was that staying connected when working remotely. Many agencies and some agencies still have paper-based reports that make it difficult to access that information if you are remotely working, and limited access to critical information. So if you are on the go, if you're in the zone, in the mission, then having access to that critical information becomes crucial, right? And also managing sensitive government information. So many times you go back to your workplaces and you want some things, some sharing tools enforced and have access to, but you cannot do it because you have to manage that sensitive government information like PII or for different impact levels. So managing sensitive government information is also crucial. Now, we're going to show you a demo in which we have, say, an emergency response scenario. We are trying to evacuate a bunch of people from a hurricane zone in the Bahamas, and we're going to show you how to use Teams to do that. So let's jump into the demo.
Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of highlight something that Sankalp just said, which was in US and worldwide gov, we're really focused on the mission, right? It's not about business outcomes. It's not about profit, right? It's about a mission and it's in service of others. That's why I'm super passionate about government. I've had a long history actually working with the government for the past 15 years prior to working at Microsoft. And even within Microsoft, I have worked in the government. I have some friends here in the audience today, so thank you. And so this is a passion project for me and also something that I really believe in. And so Teams has been already transformative for a lot of agencies that we've deployed at today. And this is actually a sample that I helped build a proof of concept about 2 years ago for, and they really found a lot of use out of it. So let's get into it. All right, so can everybody see the screen? Should I zoom in a little bit more? Zoom in a little bit more? Okay, some folks in the back, all right. Okay, so here we've got a hurricane evacuations team. So in this scenario, Sankalp is actually the team lead and I am the team member. But since I'm the team's expert on this team, I decided to create the team on behalf of Sankalp and everybody else. So in the general channel, which is standard and comes with every single team, we've got a couple of tabs up at the top. And Sankalp, before we actually dive into the tabs, do you want to talk about what a channel is?
Yeah, sure. So let's look at what a team is and what a channel is. And how I'd like to think about a team is the group of people that I'm working with in a close group. And how I like to think about channels is that the topics that we are working about. But Rima here is our team's expert, and so I tasked her with creating all those channels. So Rima, do you mind taking us through them?
Sure, yeah. So we've got conversations here. And conversations are a great way. It's a threaded and persistent chat that we can have through the history of the team. And SankHelp is actually going to send a message right now to the team in the Conversations tab. So as he's typing, he's going to @mention the channel so that we get some notifications. So you're going to see me receive a notification here very soon. Perfect. All right, and there it is. So he's Grady Archie for today. So Grady actually @mentioned me, and he said, Grady's asking me, can we please start a presentation for leadership? Absolutely, that's a great idea. But before we do that, I want to kind of know who we're working with, right? So I'm going to go to Who's Who right here. And remember, this is all in GCC, so this is a real life, true scenario for GCC, okay? So GCC is very different than commercial. I know some people are nodding, like yes. Yeah, so this is, you can actually do this today. So we're not going to show you anything that you don't have in GCC today. So Who's Who? This is actually a SharePoint site. I came from the SharePoint world, so I still love SharePoint. As Caruana calls it, better together, right? And so I used a SharePoint page and used a people web part and essentially separated out the team leads and the team members. So it's a great way to have a contacts list, right within the team, so that I know whose role is actually doing what within the team. In this scenario, we were helping an embassy in the Bahamas. And so, as we all know, the Bahamas went through a really tragic experience recently with Hurricane Dorian. And so the scenario here is that we're going to try to rescue some folks that are coming, that are government folks that are living in the Bahamas, and we need to make sure we get them to safety. And so this whole scenario will go through a little bit of that. Here, this is a website tab that we've actually pinned. So website tab just got released a few weeks back, actually. So if you have not seen that, make sure you talk to your team's admin to enable it. It is off by default, so just make sure that you go into the team's admin center and go look at the org-wide settings to enable the website tab, because you can then pin anything that your network allows. All right. We also have another different website here for the embassy info, and now I'm going to go into preparedness. So here the embassy wanted to make sure, hey, here's how you prepare for a hurricane, a little bit more information just in the general tab. And, oops, we actually deleted that. Let's go through here. There we go. Okay, so since SankHelp asked me to create a update for leadership, right? And so we're going to actually go through that process, and we're going to show you co-authoring in the demo as well. How many people know what co-authoring is? Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. This is great. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to hit the new tab right here, hit PowerPoint. I'm going to say updates on event, hit create. Awesome. And before I go do that, I want to make sure to pin this into the team. So I'm going to hit the ellipses right here and go make this a tab. This is just one of many ways to make things a tab. Oops. My internet's a little slow. All right. I'm going to wait until SankHelp gets into it.
Yep, opening right now.
Okay. All right.
Why don't you go ahead and start, and I can jump right in.
So let's see, I'm going to try to open in the browser. It's citing me into my other account. Of course, demos never go exactly how you practiced them the night before. So let's get back to that, actually. I want to show some other important things.
Right.
All right, so I also created a weather tracker channel because it's really important to track the weather. And so we've got our conversations right here. That's pretty standard. Everybody knows what conversations are today. But let's say I want to go monitor the weather. You can pin the National Hurricane Center. Again, there's no events right now happening in the next 48 hours, but it's great to have this pinned within your environment so that everybody knows exactly what's happening within within the next 48 hours. Stream is also available in GCC, and you can actually pin the stream tab into a team. And so we're not going to play this video, but this is actually a video of Hurricane Dorian as it hit the Bahamas. And essentially, this was in our organization stream environment. And we uploaded it and essentially created it as a tab.
I see, Rima, that second channel logistics is bold. Could you explain why is that?
So whenever you see a bold channel, that essentially means that there's something in there that I have not read or have not looked at. And so just like email, where you have something that's bolded that maybe you haven't seen yet, as soon as you click into it, it's going to unbold. So let's go take a look at that. So here's the logistics channel, right? And so Pradeep just put in something at 10:17 a.m. He's in touch with the delivery team now, and that's awesome. Great. So I'm a big proponent of forms. I actually used to be an InfoPath dev way back in the day. How many people remember InfoPath? I know, right? It's very near and dear to our hearts, right? It was to me too. But since Forms and Power Apps have come out, I've been really committed to try to relearn a lot of that information and really make use of it in these productivity scenarios. So in this case, Sankalp has asked to make sure that we get medical supplies in the right place, right?
Yeah, so it is crucial that we have the medical supplies in the right place and the right medical supplies. And we need to do this often. We need to go forth and back. And so we wanted to have something accessible right within our workspace, so we don't need to go looking for it. So that's why I asked Rima that, hey, can we have something right in our space where we can access the form from the interface that we are going to use all day?
Yeah, so this is actually a Forms tab. So how many people are familiar with Forms? Right? Awesome. Who loves it? I do. I love Forms, right? So I created a medical supply request form. We've got a couple of different options, such as multiple checkboxes. So I can say, hey, I really want a first aid kit, and I want to make sure that that goes to the US Embassy Bahamas, and it's a really high priority, and I can hit submit. Now, what's great about Forms is that by default, it will be stored in an Excel spreadsheet in the SharePoint site, but a lot of great things can actually happen after you submit the form. So for example, a lot of times what I do is I create a flow. So I attach a flow and make sure that information is copied into a SharePoint list. That way you can do a little bit more with that data. All right. We also wanted to make sure we knew of all the hurricane shelters in the Bahamas, and this is simply a PDF that we pinned into a SharePoint site and then pinned this SharePoint site into the team. So we know that you don't have the Adobe PDF natively in the Adobe PDF tab natively in Teams, but this is a great workaround to actually get that same experience. And as Wiki loads. So how many people really like wikis? I know I do. Wikis are great for standard operating procedures or manuals. You can always @mention folks within a wiki, and that way people who are @mentioned can essentially get that notification. All right, let's go to evacuations. All right, so evacuations, and this is where Sankalp actually did some really awesome work. So Sankalp basically sent me a message yesterday, hey, Rima Reyes, can we start a list of people we need to evacuate? So I'm going to reply.
And I know that Rima is a big SharePoint expert, so it has to be in SharePoint somehow. I knew it. That's great.
I don't know if everybody noticed, but I @mentioned Sankalp and I hit the backspace just once, which actually removed his last name, because he and I are pretty close, so I don't really need to refer to him by his first and last name. You still get the full @mention capabilities by doing just that.
Well, thanks, Rima.
No problem. So here's evacuee management. So this is a SharePoint page as well with a nested list. Let's go into here. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I don't know if you all noticed, but did you see how I actually use the expand button right there? This is really, really useful when you want to have a window of focus. So here I added a custom image of Hurricane Dorian right above. And below, we've got some folks that we still need to evacuate. So we've got Nestor Wilkie, who is a GS employee. We have his cell phone number, his location, and his location address, as well as his evac status. Now, some of you may notice that this column title says location, column, address. Can everybody see that right here? Not really, no? Well, trust me, that's what it says. And so what that is actually, that's a lookup column. So essentially, I built the framework within SharePoint to have a standard set of locations and addresses that anytime we pick U.S. Embassy Bahamas, it will go fill in the location address automatically. So that's something less that St. Calp and the rest of the team has to memorize.
Right. I also see an option that says new. Are you telling me that we can actually add items right from here?
Absolutely, yeah. So even though I'm a big SharePoint fan, sometimes it takes a couple of too many clicks to go to a SharePoint site, right? Yeah. To actually find out where we need to go. So I tend to be a little lazy with my clicks, and I like to have things right there, served right in front of me. So this is a really easy way to get right to your data. So I can even hit new item. All right. So do you want to talk a little bit about this one?
Yeah, sure. So as a team lead, I need one of my responsibilities is to assign tasks to my teammates. And how I decided to do here is through Planner. And so I could create new tasks right here in this Planner and assign them. Let's try do that one right now. So I created a new task. It says, coordinate with the leadership. I want to set a due date. Well, it's urgent, so I'm going to set it for Monday. And then I'm going to assign it. And I can see all my teammates right here in this drop-down menu. I can just type Rima's name. It pops up. And if I wanted to assign it to more than one person, I could do that too. And that's it. That's a task that's created.
Great.
Great.
Awesome. Thanks. Planner's really big in government because we're, in government, we have a lot of tasking that we have to do because we have to get a lot of things done, right? Yeah. So Planner's been a huge, huge hit. So, all right. The other thing I wanted to notice too, that if we wanted to have a conversation about anything that's pinned within Teams, make sure you hit the Show tab Conversation right here, and you can start a conversation immediately about anything that's going on. The final thing I wanted to show you too is, actually there's two more things we want to show you. Oops. So this is the list of tabs that's available in GCC today. So again, website tab, make sure you enable that. So if you don't see that and you are in GCC, which is a FedRAMP moderate environment, IL2 environment as well, make sure that you have your Teams admin enable that. Oh, yeah, sure. So how many people were ready? Oh, sorry, what? They're coming. They're coming. We'll talk a little bit about that tomorrow. We've got a session at 12:45.
Yeah.
So make sure we're going to talk a lot about Teams roadmap for the government for all 3 U.S. government clouds. So if you really want to hear the latest and greatest, make sure to come to that session tomorrow. I know it's the last session of the day, but you'd be doing us a solid if you support US Gov. Woohoo! So before we finish, we've got one more thing we want to show.
Yeah. So this is the map. This is a visual representation of how our list looked of evacuees. And I'm kind of a visual learner, so I like to see that list on a map. And it also helps me understand where those people are visually, so that I can coordinate my evacuations and send the airplanes and help them evacuate better too. And how we did this was include a Power BI report that is accessible right here from our evacuations channel in form of a tab. So it really helps me. I don't know about you, Rima, but does that help you too?
It absolutely does. What's great is that as we update the SharePoint list, this gets automatically updated real time, which is really, really helpful. So it's a great visual representation for leadership to know how many people we've been evacuating and how many people still need help.
Great. So thank you for that great demo, Rima. Can we go back to the presentation?
Sure.
That was great, and I know we are running out of time, but I just wanted to reiterate that Teams empowers every government worker. You can be a government leader, and it will help you connect with your employees better. If you are a government employee, it will help you collaborate with your teammates. If you are a field worker, then you can access important information on the go and report it. For example, if you are a law enforcement officer in the field, how much time is wasted going back to the station just to file reports? And that time could have been spent better with the citizens in the field. So Teams is for every government worker. And I know that we covered one scenario, which was an emergency response case, but it is applicable, definitely applicable to a broad set of scenarios. You can be in public works, or community outreach or law enforcement, and teams can help you, get to your mission faster and more efficiently. So with that, we kind of have run out of time a little bit. So I'm just going to show you the next steps. So now that we have talked so much about teams, I know the question that you must be burning with is, how do I get it? And more importantly, how do I have my organization adopt it? So here are some of the resources that can get you started. And feel free to take a picture of this slide. And also, just show of hands, how many of you are in the US government specifically?
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So don't miss our session tomorrow at 12:45, OCCW315. This QR code takes you straight to that session. We are going to cover a lot of roadmap stuff and what's coming next.
We'll have an AMA at the end, too.
Yep, we have.
One thing I wanted to mention before you guys go, there is a new Teams for Government flipbook that just got released this week. So be sure to take a look at that. That's on one of these links right up here. So take a picture of the slide, scan the QR, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.